Hey everyone, welcome back to Go Kick Me, your favorite crowdfunding review channel on YouTube. So today we're going to talk about a Kickstarter project called MemoKids, the lightest, most comfortable smart kids wearable. MemoKids is a deep tech thermal management based wearable tool that helps parents in monitoring their kids' health. Kids' health, actually. Somebody needs to fix that. So this one is actually out of Hong Kong. And for those of you who know,
This is
I'm
my
actually from Hong
beautiful
Kong
wife,
too.
Jenny. And they are Emma and Kevin, our adorable kids. Jenny mostly takes care of our
So this is clearly a voice actor. This is totally filmed in Hong Kong though.
at soccer. Jenny enjoys every moment with our kids until she hears,
Mommy!
we are always
So not the most professional video, but I actually like the fact that it's kind of real and not overly glossy. And maybe they could have used a tripod in
when
some
she
of these
rises
shots.
until
But
the second she closes her eyes.
anyway, this is totally what a Hong Kong kitchen looks like. So what this thing is, if you couldn't guess from the description, is it's actually like a smart patch that you put on, and it keeps track of your kid's temperature. And so, yeah, it looks something like this, and it has some circuitry inside and a battery, I guess a flexible battery or small enough battery that stays flexible, and it connects through Bluetooth to your phone and can keep track of their body temperature. And so also through that, apparently it can sort of tell if they're sick or perhaps sick, and then also it can tell if they're asleep or awake, which I thought was kind of interesting. And it also can tell you if the patch comes off. So they go through some of the details here. Actually, let me just skip through the video a little bit more. So you get something like this, and it actually can do notifications. So it can say, "Oh, Emma's awake," or "Emma's looks like her fever's down," or whatever. So that's actually good, or at least when your kid is sick, having this and being, in the other room or whatever, and still getting notifications, even while you're in bed, is great. And I think the use case they try to promote is like, you don't, if your kid's in bed, you can sort of get a lot of other stuff done, and know that they're okay, and without having to go check on them all the time. And so in this case, oh, you get me time. I get to do my nails without having to worry about my kid.
Kids allows Jenny to better manage her time around the house so she can get back to her me time.
Yes, me time.
Now she finds more joy bonding with our little ones. Happy wife.
I guess the implication is if you're more happy in general, you'll be a better parent and you'll enjoy being a parent more. And they even say happy wife, happy life,
Happy life.
which is very true. So I actually have a kid now too, and I can see it from a parent's perspective, like what makes this interesting and stuff like that. So this is Bob Z. Chen. He is the co-founder or founder and the CEO. Bob has a little problem with eye contact, as you can see.
In some small way. We realized that most of their worries
Look this way,
are
look this
related
way.
to their kids' body temperature, which is a basic vital indicator patch in the field of medicine, materials, and electronics. Now, we need your help today to make MemoKids available for all families.
So these guys, I guess, are out of Hong Kong UST, which is University of Science and Technology. Oh, one thing, their product is called MemoKids, but their company, I guess, is called Oxpecker Labs. That's not a typo. It's actually
Thank you.
Oxpecker. Someone should explain to Bob what an oxpecker is, or what a pecker is, and why you don't want to name your company after the pecker of an ox. But that's just me being immature. Anyway, so at least Bob is a real person, and he appears in his video, even if he doesn't have good eye contact. I actually like that when they're fake actors and stuff like that, or they're misleading. I'm not a fan of that at all. So this is what the patch looks like, and they've sort of refined it. So it's cool to see that it's, kind of looks very commercial. It's obviously come a long way since it was probably like someone's master's project in a lab. And the only thing is, the question is, okay, when my kid is sick, I could imagine putting this on, right? So, some kids actually get fevers quite a lot, or if you have multiple kids, seems like one of them is sick at any given point in time. Um, but do you put it on all the time? Sort of the sleep monitor thing is good too, but sort of the thought, like when I see these pictures of them putting on the kid, I just think of like it's the same thing as like catching a dolphin or a penguin and like putting a tag on it so that you can track it. Um, so that's sort of brings up ethical issues like do you want to geotag your kid basically? Um, and so this one is not quite that. But supposedly it's just checking body temperature. But I'm curious how they actually do the wake and the sleep thing. Anyway, overall I think it's not bad. I'm sure maybe the next generation will do more than even just body temperature and asleep or awake. Let's look at the prices here. So the real package actually not so bad. Let's see. So this is just the package, the adhesive. Okay, that's kind of crappy, but Hong Kong $40 is only 5 US, so that's not so bad. Okay, here we go. So 50 US to get an early bird. Comes with 10 adhesives and one MemoKid and free shipping. So that's actually not so bad, I guess, if this thing is really reusable, and it is actually rechargeable, so it's like a wireless charging thing, and it comes with the charger. So here we go. You get, what's the difference between? Oh, super early bird is basically 50 US, 60 US for the regular early bird. You can get a double pack for 100, etc., etc., and family pack. So they don't even have that many versions, but that's probably better. And hypothetically, you only need one if you have one kid. I wonder if the app is able to pair to more than one. That's probably a good question to put in here. But they don't have. Thank you from Oxpecker. They have a couple questions, here about like what's the temperature sensitivity, etc. It can do Celsius and Fahrenheit, etc. So, and apparently it's best to stick around the armpit area. So it's really measuring like the surface temperature of your body. Yeah, I guess I got to support the Hong Kong guys. This one seems useful. I would say specifically if your kid has a fever and you want to track his body temperature. To me, that's the one. That's a no-brainer, right? Would I want to put this on my kid every day so it tells me when he wakes up? Probably not. But for just that part, yeah, let's go for it. So I'm going to give the Oxpecker MemoKids with the CEO Bob Z. Chen, who needs to look at the camera next time. Anyway, I'm going to give you guys a big thumbs up. Check it out, especially if you have kids or you're paranoid about somebody's body temperature. Worth checking out. Okay, that's it for today on Go Kick Me. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment. Any feedback, if you're from Oxpecker Labs and you don't know why I'm laughing at the name of your company, just send me a message and I will let you in on the joke. And that's it for now. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter at Go Kick Me. See you guys next time.